What's up, guys? Welcome to a more different video. I kind of want to discuss a lot of things, kind of get some thoughts out about what's been going on with the channel and just start fresh. First of all, I want to start with this. So, if you don't know, I participate in this thing called First Robotics Competition. And in First, we, in the start of January, are given a task with a robot. So, this was the current challenge, 2025 Reefscape. You can see that they make a lot of content about it. I'll kind of put this on in the background so you can kind of see. So just, let's put it up. Just so you guys can kind of see, this is why I participate in First Robotics Competition. And every January, we get a new game released, and we have to build a robot like these on the screen, which none of these are my team. We're not very good, which is okay. But this is what we have to do. The game changes every year, and our season was supposed to end around April, maybe. No, more like March. We were supposed to be done with our build season and just meeting every little bit instead of like all the time. But what ended up happening was we ended up with a lot of issues. We had a really bad season. Everything kept breaking. Everything was just a terrible season for us. So I was not even able to get done with that until pretty much the end of school. And then I wanted to focus on finals. So I didn't quite get to finish the channel. At the time, around January, there was a lot of discovery of my channel. And that was when I had one of my first blow-ups. Other than the blow up that we've seen recently. But kind of wanted to explain that's kind of what happened here and why it took so long, especially if you've been watching for a very long time. But if you haven't been watching until recently, this part doesn't worry you. But I do want to get into the next thing, which is my schedule for the upcoming months. So, as you can see, I've currently got 2 shorts live as of the 20th of June. I've got my AirPods gaming PC video, which I uploaded a couple days ago, and then a couple weeks ago, I uploaded my comeback video, which this video was meant to just kind of welcome you guys back. And I've been doing some live streams recently, which have been really fun, except for a couple of them, which we'll talk about later. But you see I have weekly vids, and this kind of goes into what's going to happen in the next couple weeks. I've talked about it a lot on stream. But on Monday, so on June 30th, I am leaving to go to Florida for 2 weeks to visit some family, which I'm very glad to be able to do. So, I will not be able to make any videos until I get back. But then, I have 4 days, and then I go to a lake house nearby my house with a lot of family for another week. So, it's pretty much 3 weeks where there will be not much content coming out. So I've been trying to stream, as you can see, I've been trying to stream like every single day here to get content out, and I'm going to be getting content out soon. So my goal is today, tomorrow, and maybe a little bit Sunday, but I'm very busy Sunday and Saturday, which brings me to another big point. There will be no more streams. No more streams until I get back, which I will announce on a stream or something. Most likely it will be on a stream. So I will not be streaming. There will no longer be live streams. I'm sorry about that. We just had one of our most successful live streams ever. As you can see, 125 views compared to some of our more popular ones. That's basically it for this category. My goal is to upload a couple videos a week and stream a lot. I do have a class coming up where I'm like doing like a class at my school, but other scheduled things will be announced on stream. This is just kind of like a comeback video because I wanted to do this whole thing called like the comeback when I was coming back to YouTube. But that's it for this category. Let's go on to the next one. Now I want to dive into my past a little bit. These are some of my older videos, which I have like don't follow these YouTube scams, the best entry level VR headset, M4 buying guide, and do people even realize this? Now there were a couple more in there, and they were about leaks. So when new iPhones or video game consoles get leaked, and there's a whole video by the YouTuber Mr. A Game, which we'll have linked in the description down below. He does a really good job at explaining kind of why leaks are bad, and I kind of want to follow him. I don't like to cover leak stuff. It's because it's not ethical. Like, if I was planning a surprise stream where I was going to give away 1 million Robux, which I'm not, and someone that I knew publicly said Liam Gamer is giving away 1 million Robux on his recent live. That completely blows a surprise. That's when, I don't know, when you find out a surprise Christmas gift that you really weren't supposed to know, and now it's kind of like, well, now I have to get it and you're not going to be as surprised, which to some people isn't very great. But that's kind of what's happening here of what I've done in the past, and I don't really like that anymore. So no more leaks. I will never do a video about a leak ever again. And it's finally one last thing I want to talk about in this video, which is a previous live stream that happened. Alright, so currently on screen is one of my previous live streams where I did something that I kind of realized wasn't very ethical. Basically, I would go into Roblox games with one of my friends, which is crazy, which I would want to say thank you so much for even campaigning this. We've campaigned so much, and there is no audio here. That's him right there, crazy corundum. But basically, we would go into Roblox games and basically beg people to subscribe to my channel and watch the live stream. And what this really did help, in the first 2 streams, we gained like 20 subscribers almost. But in the third one, we experienced like a lot of hate. Not hate, but like just not happy people. They didn't really want to participate in a nice way. They were just saying really mean things and just, being mean, which obviously I do want to preface that you should never be mean to someone. Being mean to people is just terrible because there's a lot of bad things that can come with it. I kind of want to announce that publicly, that it's just not cool. Just don't do it. But I kind of noticed after that what I'm doing is kind of unethical. I'm just kind of like begging people to subscribe and trying to gain fans, which sounded really nice, but after that third stream I just felt like, what? It just doesn't. Most people around these days are teenagers. They just don't really care. They don't really care at all. And I felt that so this will never happen again. We're not gonna do this anymore. I just found that it's just not great. It's not a great thing to do. So this will never happen again, unless, I don't know. It really should never happen again. And I do want to apologize to Crazy. He loves to do this, but it's just it's not cool to do. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like you're just basically begging people who don't really want to do it, and it's gonna get like abandoned in their sub box. But that's basically it for this video. I just kind of wanted to get some thoughts out and kind of let you guys know that I'm changed. This video will probably be going out in the next couple days. So yeah, I'm going on vacation, so there'll be no more streams. There will be some videos coming out, which I'm gonna actually be filming very soon. But there will be no general like streams or live content from me. But I will be posting on my community tab when I'm back and what's gonna happen if things abruptly change. Which I hope you guys will have access to, because actually, I want to talk about one last thing before. I've been noticing on some of my shorts, like let's just go to my channel. Here, for a while these comments were disabled. Thank you to all these comments, by the way. I really do enjoy these. But yeah, I said here that my comments just don't get enabled immediately, and the audio.
Am I the first person that you can use AirPods on your Windows computer?
The audio doesn't sound as great compared to this.
I'm back on YouTube, and I need your help to figure out what videos I need to make. So many
Which, that sounds a lot better, and that brings me into something else. These are the Mayono mics, and they're very good, but for that video, and all the videos I made then, they just wouldn't connect. So the way it works is you take your phone, and you plug it in, like this, it gets power, and then it starts to search for the 2 microphones. So I'm gonna bring out a microphone and, turn it on. So you turn it on. See, it's on. It said it's connecting, but this hasn't noticed it yet. It's not receiving the signal from these guys, which is kind of annoying. Like, I've tried a lot of troubleshooting and it just hasn't worked, and that results in just getting terrible. I've used the regular iPhone quality, which is really bad, which is obviously upsetting because I spent like $50 on these I've just like in the video where I spent $150 on the headset, I spent $50 on these, which I think is just upgrade to like a better like DJI microphone. But that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. I hope that just getting these thoughts out, we can all be a part of the same community, positive community. That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.